Hello, and welcome back to Out of War, everybody. My name is Quad, and in the last episode, well, I got the paver, had no idea how to work it. We literally just have to dump asphalt in here. Now, there's not too many ways we can go about doing this, but we're going to come over to our asphalt storage container here. Now, we can take a look at this thing. You can tell this thing is going to be, or is designed to drop out of this conveyor belt, and then if we look at said conveyor belt, we can see that it is pushing outward. So I don't think there's a way to actually empty anything that's in here out to this yet. It seems like it's going to be some kind of future, something like that, right? Anyway, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to set up a secondary hopper system over here so we can actually do that. Let me see, where the hell is all that asphalt, by the way? It must be in my machine, which it is. Let's pull this out, and then let's go ahead and get this thing set up to actually accept asphalt. Now it's a little bit lumpy back here, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of terrain manipulation, probably just with some dirt, but there's no sense in doing all that first, so we're going to put the hopper down first. So here's the big hopper that we're going to use. Now I'm going to make this look like it actually is functional and it's a realistic thing, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this chute as well as that elevator. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the chute on here first. I'm sorry, that's called an elevator. I'm going to put the chute on next. So we're going to sit this down just like that. We'll just pretend that the asphalt dumps into this, but in reality, I'm just going to come over here, pull it out, and then just throw the asphalt in like this, right? Now, I do need to set up a chute system like this in order to feed it to my asphalt thing. So I am going to put a left piece on right there, just like that. And then I'm also going to stick on another elevator like that. And then probably a straight piece, just so, I mean, we could probably just put this on like this and then run the asphalt machine literally right up to it to bump it and then dump it, right? Now there's something worth noting here. My whole system is down a little bit too far, so I'm going to raise this all up by one block. I want everything to be flush with this level. So we're going to go ahead and remove these real quick. And I'm just going to buy this up 4x4 to kind of fix that. We're just going to slap it on. Is that going to be too high? Possibly. Let's make it go left. And then let's stick this on. Is that the same level? It looks like it's too high, but I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's going to be to build a thing all the way over. This is exactly level with what I'm looking for. Okay. So I have to fill this in quite a bit. Honestly, I should probably just concrete it in. I don't know why I'm trying to be so damn stubborn. In fact, I should probably concrete this whole damn thing in as well. Let me come over to our concrete thing and see how much concrete I actually have. Well, I have a ton. I don't have very much water, though. Let me see if I have any water in the derrick. Only 100 and something. Okay. I need to build some more barrels. I'm almost out. They're crafting 89 as of right now. So let's go ahead and make some more barrels real quick. Unless I already have some. Which I do. I got 875 of them. Okay, let me throw this into the derrick, and then we're just going to queue this whole thing up for to do water. In fact, I have so much oil now. I'm going to pull this out, and then let me queue up the water. And we can start making those items for that other quest, for the array. Except for this thing's still making bolts like crazy. I'm going to pull these bolts out. We're going to come over here. We're going to pull out the 551 steel. Come back to the CNC machine. We're going to queue this thing up to max. We're going to right click and build 69 giggity more steel frames. Come to the store, sell those said steel frames, the 22 that we got for 46,000. For electronic parts, I'm going to need the plastic. So I need to make plastic in one of these. In fact, I need to redo this whole thing, bro. This thing is so small. I'm just going to focus on concrete, I guess. And then we'll get some more. We'll get this thing put up in the air. Anyway, let me just go ahead and do 30 concrete blocks. I guess I shouldn't have sold my wooden blocks. Whatever. It's fine. I mean, this looks good on wood, but I guess we're going to switch it over to concrete. I don't bleed to know anymore, you guys. Damn it to hell. Do I have any wood over here? Hold on. Well, I have a lot of stuff over here. I could actually just make more flooring, so screw it. I'm going to do that. Each one of these rows is 10 wide, so we could probably bring it back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's just make 100 floor. I cannot, by the way. I don't have enough, but I can make about 75 or so, so let's just do it. 73 of them. Okay, that's going to be fine. Yeah, I need to expand this big time. My freaking furnace system is running a bit on the slow side. This thing's queuing up freaking copper like crazy. I am going to need copper to make these electronic parts. Let me see how much I need. Just 1 copper. Okay, I'm going to stop producing copper and we're going to switch it on over to oil. Or not oil, but plastic. I mean, I'm just going to max the whole thing out. There we go. Then I'll just queue the rest back up into copper. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Okay, I got 10 concrete blocks finished. I'm going to start setting down some foundation over here. Or I'm going to start laying dirt down. I'm not too sure exactly how I'm going to do this. But I think I do want to put some basic concrete right in the front of this thing. So let's jump in. Yeah, let's just move this out of the way. Let's throw some concrete blocks underneath of this thing. And then using grid mode, let's see where this thing lines up. That's going to be just fine, honestly. Yep, that'll line up with that. So we're just going to put it right here. All the way across. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to put the beveled edge one right in the front like this. I'm going to do a 2-block gap with the beveled here. There we go. That's enough to get our feet up on there. Now we're going to get this dirt out of the way. In fact, should I just do, like, I should probably bring it out quite a bit, honestly. Something like that, I think is going to work. It looks like my whole loader could get up there. Okay, let me grab my dirt, and we're just going to start filling this in a bit. I wonder if I should just use the tailings. I mean, that doesn't sound right? No, probably not. Okay, let's not use the tailings. We'll just use some dirt. Yeah, I'm just going to fill this kind of in, bring it up to be level, and boom, there we go. Okay, I kind of got this all filled in. It's all pretty much above this platform, so now if I smooth it out with the roller, it should not go down that far anymore, right? At least that's the theory. So let's jump into that damn thing, and if it does, I might need to swap it out with the flat one or the smooth roller instead of this one with the texture, right? These whatever nipples. Now dozers, on the other hand, the cheapest one is going to be 345,000. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that. I'm going to see if I could sell enough stuff to actually afford this. It's the same size as this other one. It seems like this one's just used, or a slightly worse version than the DX900. So if we come here, I could afford the smooth one. So if this thing, oh, see, this is an asphalt roller. You know what? This is the one I'm probably going to need. I'm just going to buy the damn thing. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, maybe the asphalt roller actually works better with asphalt. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try using it on dirt as well and see if it actually stays up in the air, or stays up rather than sinks down. There it is. Look at that beaut. Oh yeah, dude, it's so smooth. Let's turn on the vibro so it still vibrates, but yeah, let's just start running over it, I guess. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, we're going to just line our roller up with the actual concrete. So like this, right? We're going to put half of it on the concrete, and then the other half is going to hang off like this. And then let's see if this works. It went down a little bit, but that's okay. Let's turn it around and let's run it through again. Now this time, obviously, I'm going to run not on it, but like to the side right here, right? Let's see how this works. It's pushing it down quite a bit, so we might just have to do this by hand. Or we could doze it. I mean, dozing it might be the way to go. Yeah, look at that. It's like way down there. Okay, I don't think this is working, you guys, so let's turn this off. There's $60,000 wasted away, indeed. Yeah, that's definitely not working. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna lay down a bunch of gravel here and do the same kind of concept and see if this stays a little bit more solid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it did not work, by the way. But yeah, look, like right here, it does not compact it down. It's staying nice and solid. So for whatever reasons, up there is really good. You know what I could try is lay down some dirt right there again and then save it, quit, and come back. You know what I mean? Maybe I just need to like save its state or something. So let me fill this back in with the dirt, and then I'm gonna do a quick save and then just reload back in, and then we'll smooth it out. Okay, I am back. Yeah, let me jump back in this thing and let's see what happens. It does not work, you guys. That did not work whatsoever. Okay, fair ugh. Well, shite bullet, you bastard. Well, the only other thing I can think of trying is some blasted rock, since its rock is pretty solid. So Let me see if I have any, and if I do, we'll just try it. I don't have it at all, but what I can try is gravel, but I don't think I've laid this much gravel. Let me just lay a bunch of gravel and we'll see if this works. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to be fine. It's really high. It's up over the sidewalk. Let's just run it and see how it does. Doesn't work, by the way. It does not freaking work whatsoever. Okay. Only thing I have left to try is blasted rock. So I'm just going to go gather some blasted rock. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to see if it works. If not, maybe the dozer's the only way to do it. And if that's the case, I don't have enough money for that. So I'm just going to bring my happy ass down here and gather up some blasted rock real quick. Okay, dug a little hole there. I got 37 of them. Let's lay them down. Okay, there we go. It's all loaded up with some blasted rock. Let me run it over and see what happens. Yeah, it didn't work as expected. I don't know why I was thinking it'd be any different, but yeah, I don't know though, bro. Like, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme to reason, because like I said, all this used to be really, really low. You might think that it has something to do with the blocks, but like if I turn this thing on right here, next to this corner, it does not lower it. Look, like the dirt just stays where it is. So I don't know what the hell causes that thing to just keep on deleting. Like I said, it might be from dropping the dirt out of a chute. So screw it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of dirt right here and see if it works. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, this should work. I just have it hooked up to this first hopper and then just running right along the side. Let's go and throw some dirt in. I don't know how much, so I'm just going to throw in 245. Let's consume it. Let's see what happens here. Okay, here it comes. Okay, that's working. Okay, maybe 245 was too much, Quad. Jesus, maybe not though. Yeah, I think it was too much. Anyway, let's go ahead and delete one and do it again. I'm going to do just 60 this time. Let's see what happens. And okay, 60 seems like it's a little bit better. Okay. Let me go ahead and just delete one more, and let's do this again. Okay, well, I think that's going to work. Let me just run this over and let's see what happens. Apparently, I don't know how the hell any of this stuff works, so that didn't work either. Whatever, let me just get all this stuff put back the way it's supposed to be. Okay, everything's back to normal. Screw this damn thing. So anyway, I'm going to just do this by hand. The reason being is I want this to be nice and flat with this damn block system, and then I want to make a asphalt road that runs to the asphalt machine and stretch it out that way. So I'm going to just do all this by hand using a shovel, so bear with me. And boom. Okay, well, you know what, whatever, dude, I'm done with it. I'm freaking done. I can't take it anymore. No matter how much shoveling or patting, no matter what I did, I just can't get the damn dirt to stay where it's at. So I'm giving up. Hold on, let me try to fill this in actually. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, just one extra pat, it's too small. Okay, so screw it all, screw everything, bro. We're just gonna go ahead and load up with this, and let's just see if we can asphalt over top of concrete. Let me just jump in. We're just gonna park it right here. Yep, we gotta jump out. This will work. It should fill it. Now, all we need to do after this is get this thing powered. I need to pull this out, by the way, because we do not want to be consuming all of that asphalt. We only need a little bit to get inside of that. So before we do though, I need to hook this damn thing up. We're gonna go to the store. We're gonna go to factory to power. We're just gonna buy a ×1. That's all I need of the power input motor here. I'm gonna buy one cable, and I'm gonna buy just a cheap bleeding solar panel. So I guess I'm just gonna have to dig this out a bit. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work, and then we'll just stick this thing into place right there. And then let's hook it up with some solar panel right down there. Let's hook it up with a cable. Boom, there we go. I gotta turn on the solar panel. Let me turn the solar panel on. There we go. And let's turn this thing on. Boom, and let's see what happens here. I just put like 100 in there, I think. Ow, Jesus. Well, apparently you can't fucking do it this way. Pardon my French, but shit, bro. We're gonna have to use a godforsaken truck. Okay, fair enough. Let's turn this thing off. Let me get this out the damn way, and we're gonna have to buy a truck. It's just the way it is. Okay, there we go. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, let's see how much a damn truck costs. So I just need $180,000 in order to get one of these. We're just gonna sell some freaking ore, I think. All this stuff has been running pretty much non-stop, so look at all the plastic I got now. Holy crap. I'm gonna take said plastic since it's done. I'm gonna grab this stack of copper. Are my bolts still being made? They are. I'm going to actually stop making bolts. I'm gonna take out 410 of those. I'm gonna queue up as much electronics as I can. It's gonna be 422 electronics. That's fair, that's fine. I'm gonna take out my steel beams though, and let's queue up more of these. There's gonna be another 35. Let's go ahead and sell the 69 that I have. It's 144,000. Boom, just like that, I have enough money to buy the truck. Let's go ahead and grab it. I mean, they basically have the exact same description, so I'm gonna get the one with the tailgate, I guess. I mean, yeah, so it holds it in, right? So boom, got it. Okay. Let's lay it down up there. Let's see if we can get this thing loaded up now. And boom, there we go. Let's see which way it's facing. Hopefully toward me. Thank God it is. Let's hop in. Let's start this thing. How do I lift that, I wonder? I think I need to actually set up the controls first. Up. Down. Okay, let's back it up. Let's hit our parking brake. I should probably extend that out a bit. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's going all the way to the front of the truck. Maybe a 1 block would have been fine, you bastard. Whatever, I'm okay with it. Let's just go ahead and drop in 243 asphalt. Let's consume it and jump. Let's watch it. Here it comes. Okay, we got a little bit of dirt in there, so that kind of sucks, but there we go. 200 and some gravel or asphalt. Let's jump into this thing and we're gonna dump it into our asphalt machine. That should be good. Let's lift it. Maybe a little bit more actually. There we go. Let's lift it. There it goes. Okay, let's drop it. Let's get this thing out of here. Dude, I love it. Look at it. It's not even full, but anyway, I love it. Let's park this thing. And let's hop into this now and let's see if we can asphalt over top of this freaking stuff. I'm hoping so. Let's go ahead and start paving. Throw it into drive. And let's go. Ah, dude, is it working? It's not working. I mean, it is working, but it's not paving over top of my concrete blocks like I was hoping, so okay, I'm gonna just finish it up here. And just like that, I'm at the end. Let's turn it off. Let's hop out and let's see what happens when I destroy these blocks. Is it paved underneath? It is. So maybe this does work, but it doesn't make it straight. I mean, the asphalt is still like, yeah, it's still all jacked up and concave and shit. Whatever, bro. I'm done with it. I can't handle it anymore. Let me just get rid of all these stupid blocks. Okay, they're all gone. Now let's jump into this and let's just roll that damn thing. Let's start it. And this is an asphalt roller, so let's see how smooth we can get it. We're just gonna finish smoothing this out, look, and it goes straight to gosh damn dirt. That's just beautiful, bro. That's exactly what I was hoping it was gonna do. Yeah, Jesus. It's freaking amazing. All right, what the hell ever. You know what? Screw this thing. Dude, what the hell is this bullshit? Look, there we go. Let's park it. Let's go and load this damn thing up. I'm just gonna load it, bro. Like 100 did nothing, so I'm just gonna put 1,000 in it. I do like that the dirt physics literally goes in the truck wherever you're actually dropping it. It's really cool. Okay, it's done. I'm gonna pull this forward a bit. I'm gonna throw that asphalt machine right behind this. Okay, I got it into place. Let's just go and fill it up. We're gonna back up all the way like this. Let's dump a little bit more. There we go. That looks full enough to me. And let's just freaking pave a couple strips here and let's see how it goes. I'm kind of scared to run the steamroller over it, but I mean, it is an asphalt roller, so I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do about that. Well, let's try to keep it straight. It's a little bit hard to keep it straight, but those are some really nice lines, by the way. Okay, here we are. We're coming up in the front of the hopper now. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna probably get a little bit sideways, and I did, damn it. I'm gonna bring it in just a bit, there we go. And just keep driving straight. Just kidding, did I use it all? Bro, I used it all in that little strip? Jesus, okay, hold on. Let me get this thing parked. I'm just gonna stick it right here. Let's hit the brake. let's hop over to the steamroller. Actually, it's an asphalt roller. It literally says it's for asphalt. So let's turn it on. Let's get into spot and let's roll this damn thing. I'm gonna turn it on now, because this is all jacked up over here. Anyway, let's roll the asphalt. Let's see if it actually sticks. I should have laid gravel down first, probably. Yeah, damn it, bro. Maybe I should have actually done that. Yeah, this is not working whatsoever. All right. I go back to my previous statement when I was speaking French, by the way. Pardon my French, but fuck this roller, fuck that paver, and fuck asphalt altogether. You know what? Fuck this whole thing. I'm done, bro. I can't do it anymore. We're just gonna start digging. That's all we're gonna do. So obviously, it's early access, you guys. The game, I mean, a lot of stuff is just not finished yet, so I shouldn't be getting too frustrated about it. So anyway, we're gonna have to revisit friggin' asphalt 6 months from now or something, but let's get down here. Let's just do some digging. We're gonna finish off this damn video with some digging. I'm already about 2.5 hours in, so I'm gonna continue digging on this other side though. I did realize a lot of this over here is actually, oops, bro, that's not what I was trying to go for. But anyway, that left side there is a lot of iron. Dude, my belts aren't on either. Let me get back up there. I forgot, since I moved everything around, the conveyor's stopped. Which this one's not even hooked to anything. We just have to turn it on down here. So, boom, there we go. Let's take a look, by the way. I guess that was one way I could test this thing to see how full they get. Yeah, you know what? Let me do that. I'm gonna wait for this to finish, and then we're going to turn it off. Now I'm gonna dump a full load on this end piece and see exactly how much dirt fills into that with one full scoop. So let's come in over here to the left side here. Just grab a full scoop of iron. Well, it looks like I've hit solid rock. Okay, there we go. That's a really full one. Let's lift it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and dump it. There we go. Let's hop out. Let's check it and see how much this actually fills it. Oh yeah, look, it only fills it up a little over half. So by the time we come back for another one, it'll be completely empty because it just goes so fast, right? Okay, good. All right, anyway, whatever. Let's just get back to freaking digging, bro. I'm already all frustrated and flustered and all of the things. Screw gravel. We're gonna come over to this other side and start pushing back over here. This is a lot of iron. There we go. Let's just come in, grab a nice full scoop, back it up. Let's go ahead and get it dumped. I've seen a couple people comment about making my dumping spot here with the dump grates vertical, like running long ways like that way rather than sideways, right? Yeah, that seems like a pretty good idea, but it's not what I want to do, so I'm not going to. But it is a good idea, honestly. I just personally prefer it in the direction that it's facing right here. Instead of going long with my mine shaft, I think I'm going to focus trying to send this thing like wide, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's keep on digging through here. I'm going to come down for some like smoothing buckets all the way down to the floor. Tilt it and let's go. In fact, I should probably just lay down some concrete blocks to kind of continue expanding this a bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead and dump this one first. I should have quite a few concrete blocks on me, because I was making them like crazy when I was trying to fix all that up there. So let's shut it down. Let's go ahead and pull out our concrete. Yeah, I got 73 blocks, so I should be able to put quite a bit into place. But I want to start heading these blocks out this way. Boom. Okay, this works a little bit. I extended it out a bit on the sides, a bit on the back side, and same with over here, a little bit more back there. And then I put some of these beveled ones blocks in front of the dump gate. Before we get back to digging, I just decided, you know what, screw all this asphalt business, and we're just going to start selling asphalt automatically into a sell bin. So I'm going to come back here. Let me reconfigure this whole thing real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now we're just going to sell asphalt right off the bat. Screw collecting it. Screw everything that's asphalt related. Let's get down there. Let's continue digging and let's see how much money we can make in the next, I have no idea how long we're going to go for. Probably a half an hour. And then I'm going to go ahead and just sell all my gravel for 23. I'm going to sell my asphalt for 73. My tailings for 68. And that's going to be it. Okay, let's get back down there. We have 150,000. Let's see how much this goes up. Let's get our bucket all together here. Now, I know I'm not going to make any money off this iron as far as my asphalt goes, so we're going to go back to digging out some of the gravel that's behind my loader here. Okay, I'm going a little bit too far. I need to take out a little bit of that wall over there. It's messing up my camera. So we're going to bring up a nice high one, and let's just scoop this out. There we go. A lot of pay dirt in this one. Let's dump it. I'm going to come in for one more just to grab that little shelf or ledge or whatever. Just like that. Alright, let's go ahead and dump this, of course. And then let's get this thing spun around. We're going to start grabbing out some of this gravel back here. Or blasted rock, whatever the hell it is. And let's see how much money our stuff goes up. Let's see if we actually go up in our experience a lot as well. And then once I get the grader and the dozer and all those things, maybe I'll come back to trying to use asphalt again. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, you know what I mean? Which is completely possible. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so... There we go. Let's keep on focusing over here. I'm going to try to smoothen out that ground a bit. Let me switch my gosh damn view as well. There we go. And then in we come. There's a nice one. Let's go ahead and dump it. Yep. Let's keep on doing it over here on this side. I'm gonna come in right here next. And there we go. It's a nice full one. Then we'll just back up right over this, right? There we go. Here's my money going up. I'm at 152. Let's get this back down and then let's take out this piece. We're hitting solid rock again. We're gonna have to do some high digs here in a second. Let's back it up just a bit more. There we go. Yeah, let's bring this up and then let's start taking out this level. There we go. Full bucket. Let's dump it. Yeah, we should make quite a bit of money. Hopefully a lot of XP as well. And then we'll see how it all goes. Oops, I need to bring my bucket down a little bit more, I think. There we are. In fact, on this next one, I'm just going to go even higher on it. Dump. Yep. Straighten it out. Let's lift this thing all the way up. And let's come in over here. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. Except for I am getting a little bit sideways down there. There we go. Let's do the same thing. Just over a bit. Make right through here. There we go. And scoop. Awesome, awesome. There's a lot of blasted rock through there, so a lot of gravel. My money is not going up, by the way. You know why? Because I moved all that crap, dude. Put the brake on, you bastard. Jesus, I forgot to turn the machine back on, you guys. That's why my money's not moving. Let's get up here. I forget the damn hopper turns off anytime you add or remove any kind of a belt. So let's turn this on. It's only filled up 9,000, so that's not too bad. We gotta go to our access door though. It's on this back side, and boom, there we go. Okay. And we can see the money going up now. Awesome. All right. Let's just keep on digging. There we go. Yep. All right. Let's just kind of go in for another high one. But over here. So like right here, right? There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. And then let's dump. And then we'll do the same thing, but just to the left, like right here, right? Let's see how this goes. And there we go. It looks pretty full. And there we are. All right. But yeah, I think once I get like the grader, the dozer, I'll probably be able to handle that a little bit better. Anyway, let me try to scrape out some of this bottom here. There we go. Let's come in for a scoop. Yeah, that looks fine enough. Let's back it up. How's my money doing? I did. Look how much money I already got. I was at what, 150? I'm at 180 now, so awesome on that. Let's just keep on going. I'm gonna come back over this way because there's still a lot of blasted rock through here. And scoop. There we go. My tires are hitting the solid rock on the bottom though. And there we go. Let's go ahead and dump it down through here. We're gonna come in right here though, and there we go. That's a nice one. It's not actually. It's not even overloaded. So I digress. It's not that nice. Anyway, let me come in for a scoop right here next. Just like that. There we go. Oh, check it out, by the way. I'm already up to 207,000. Yeah, screw Asphalt right in its ass. Honestly, Asphalt can get screwed in the ass. That's all I have to say about that. Apologies to any children out there that are watching for my excessive swearing and cursing. But you know what? That's who I am, bro. I cuss every day, all day long. Ever since I was a youngster, so... There we go. Let's go and back it up. Let's get this dumped. Yeah, swearing's a funny one, isn't it? Like, when you're a child and you swear, they tell you don't swear. You can't swear until you're an adult. But then when you're an adult and you swear, they tell you to stop acting like a child. So, it's quite the paradox, it is, right? Start grabbing some lower ones here. And we're already up to 230,000. Doing good. So I'm gonna grab a low one now. Just gonna bring it down, and here we go. Boom, all the way back to the solid rock. And here we go. Let's go ahead and grab another low one right through here. Boom. There we go. We are back to solid rock right there. Now let's go and drop this. 240,000 in the bank though. Yeah, Asphalt can screw off, honestly. It's more of a money maker, I feel, than an actual usable thing. And let's dump. Now maybe it'll make sense to use it like if we would go long distances, right? Like traveling to our big mountain or something over there, but there we go. We are getting all the way back to our solid rock, by the way, which is really good. But I've already made 100 grand in these few scoops by just converting not even all my gravel to asphalt, because remember, I got my gravel split 2 different times. I got the gravel once being split to go into asphalt, and then the other split is going from just to collect gravel by itself, and then the other split is going into a froth floater. So let's go a little bit high here. Let's see if we can take out some of the ceiling. Dude, I totally can, by the way. There we go. Let's go and drop it. There we go. I want to keep coming over here on the right. There's still a lot of blasted rock up here, like here, right? Let's go and grab that. And there we go, all the way back to solid. Let's dump. And now let's do the same thing, but right next to it, right? Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that because of... Okay, actually, I did reach some of it. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, let's come in over this way. Kind of go for some high ones. There we go. Let's reverse it. Let's dump it. Just like so. I'm going to come in for another high one. Right back through here. Yeah, just scrape off that ceiling, bro. There we go. Okay, that's a pretty good one. My ground is getting a bit bumpy down there, so we're going to have to do some smoothing scoops here in a second. There we go. Yeah, let's just bring it down. Okay, there we go. That looks level. Let's drive forward. And let's just grab against that wall back there. There we go. It's flattening it really nice, by the way. And let's just grab right there. There we go. Dude, there's something on that dirt back there. Did you see that? It looked like some kind of leopard spots or something. Leprosy? I don't know. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, look. Just like some weird spots on this rock right here. Let's take it. I need to come in for a couple low ones to smooth that out a bit, though. And I'm already up to freaking 300,000, bro. $150,000 made already. Okay, let's bring this all the way down. And there we go. Let's do a nice smoothing scoop. Looking good. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I think I need to bring my bucket. I think I need to tilt it downward just a bit. Let's go and dump it. There we go. And let's try that again. Just got to angle down just a little bit. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Oh yeah, dude, that's way better. Alright. Let's dump it. I'm gonna go in that same spot, but a little bit higher this time. Okay, I almost screwed that one up. But it's okay. Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna come back through, but with a low scoop right there. Let's go. Yeah, like right through here. And that's a nice one. Okay. Alright. It's going pretty good. And let's just come in right here. There we go. We're gonna check everything before we leave, from the sluice box down to the froth floater. And let's just grab right here. Boom, beautiful. It's coming along pretty good though. In fact, I think I'm gonna come through for a couple pay dirt scoops real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this thing turned around real quick here. I'm gonna bring it all the way up. Reverse, there we go. And back into drive. Yeah, I want to come in through here a bit. There we go. And there's a nice full one. Let's go ahead and dump it. My tire went in the hole a little bit. It's okay. And there she goes. Okay, let's go ahead and do like a flat one real quick, because I screwed up the floor. And down, down. There we go. That's a nice good one. Let's go and get this dumped. Yeah, I want to take out some of that that pay dirt. We're up to 323,000 though as of right now. But let's come over here and nice high one. And there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Let's dump it. The word of today is dump, by the way. A couple episodes ago it was boom. Another one it was anyway. Today it is dump. So let's come over, let's scoop. There we go. Let's dump it. I'm gonna do a couple more high ones. I want to just get back to that first pillar. It's kind of what I'm aiming for right here. In fact, I should put a couple more dump decks above that just so I could drive on it. Let's go ahead and do that actually. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna buy 3 more dump decks, maybe 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna remove this block. We're gonna stick in a dump deck here, 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 and then one more here, here, and there. Okay, that's gonna work. And check it out, by the way. It does clip a little bit, so don't look at it. Don't look at it. I was gonna say it doesn't, but it does. Anyway, let's fire this thing up. Let's come in for this little scoop right here. There we go. Yeah, now I should be able to get back. Now, I don't want to get confused by that dump deck because my brain might think, oh, I could dump it there, but I can't. I should have probably put some floor pieces in, but whatever. I don't really care. Let's come in right here, though. And a little bit further. There we go. Got it. Reverse it, buddy. There we go. We're going to do the same thing, but a little bit lower. Let's go and dump, though. Yep. And then come in, like, right there. Actually, I'm going to do a low scoop right now. Because the floor is all jacked up right there. So like this, right? Yeah. Oh, no. We're hitting the dump deck. Hold on, let me lift it just a bit. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And scoop. Okay, reverse. I need to come a little bit closer to the right there on the next one. Drive, bro, not reverse. Jesus. Dump. And let's do it again, but in front of that damn... Okay, I keep putting it in the wrong gear, by the way. Yeah, let's come in like this, and boom, there we go, that's what I was looking for. God damn it, my fuel's getting low. Okay. We're just gonna keep going until we run out or get super close to running out. We have quite a few dumps we can still do, but let's come in for this one. And... there we go. Let's go ahead and lower it. Let's come in a little bit over here to the... Oops, no, bro. That's not what I'm looking for. Just like that. There we go. Reverse. And then let's dump it. Yeah, in fact, I could make one massive dump deck through here. And that's kind of what my plan's going to be. I'm just going to make a huge dump deck that runs really wide. But let's come in right here. There we go. And then this is going to be more like a wide shaft rather than a long shaft, I think. But we'll see how it all goes. Who knows, bro? I'm gonna keep on digging back here a little bit more. I'm gonna go in for a little bit of a higher one though. Just kidding, I meant to say lower. And there we go. This is all iron, by the way, that I'm digging right now. And how's our fuel doing? I think we got a few more scoops in us. How much money am I up to? Well, I haven't been digging gravel, so it hasn't gone up that much. But I want to do at least one more right over here. Yeah, just right in through like, okay, that's solid rock, by the way. So I think we're done over there. Okay, Quad, what are you doing? Let's go back to digging some gravel. But we're gonna have crap tons of iron. There we go. Let's get this thing spun around and let's just finish this little back wall. I was wanting to get all this back to the solid rock, so then the next episode we can just blast it again. Okay, my fuel is empty this time. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up, and I do want to get the rest of that gravel, so I'm not done yet. And we're stuck at 7 kilometers an hour again. Maybe it only goes in reverse 7 kilometers an hour up this hill, you know what I mean? I'd have to see on my other videos if I'm traveling up this forward when I'm going like 20. Anyway, I'm literally just about out of fuel. Just need to get, okay, whatever, we're done. I'm not even going to go fill it up. Let's hit our parking brake. Let's hop out. Let's go see how we did with everything. Okay, the hopper's already done. Let's check our first silo here. And look, we can see all of our asphalt being sold, even though it looks like dirt. But what do we got in here? Not much coal, only 1,000. I'm not gonna take it, I'm just gonna leave it. Let's take a look in here. Look at that, we got crap tons of iron, almost 17,000. In here we got another 1,000 iron, 280 lithium, 160 copper, and 167 aluminium. Let's check this one here. This is tailings, 7,000 of them. We're gonna grab them. And back here, this is just pure gravel. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. And that's everything, bro. That's literally everything. It's not actually, I lied. We have our sluice box. Let's check the sluice real quick, which is right here. 500 gold, 100 diamond, 99 silicon, and 200 rubies. What do we got in here? This is our copper machine. I'm gonna queue this all the way up again, and I'm just gonna do copper, and that's done. Let's check this machine. What is this? Oh, this is doing all of our little bits and bobs. I don't know what it's doing now, but we're gonna queue this to the max. We're gonna put the aluminum, the silicon, the lithium, and the gold into this, and then whatever's left, it will go into iron. I'm gonna pull that iron out. I'm gonna pull this iron out as well. And I'm gonna queue this copper one up with, well, iron, I guess. We'll see. Anyway, let's check these ones. Another 2,300 of the irons. Let's go to max this out and just queue it the rest of the way. And same with this one. Pull out the 2,300 and iron. I'm gonna cancel this one, hit it again. Same with this one here, right? Just cancel this one and then run it again. Okay. Then how much iron do I have still? Crap tons. Yeah. So the next episode, we're definitely going to be expanding on this. We're going to go ahead and lift this thing up. Well, I don't know if we're going to lift it up, but well, probably. But we're going to expand it out even more because I built a bunch of floor pieces, 73 of them to be exact. So we can actually extend this out by about 7 more rows, which is probably somewhere to about right here. Anyway, let me grab that coal that I left. It was 1,000. And then we're going to queue this up into steel on this first one. I'm just going to max it. We're going to hit steel. And then the rest is going into iron. There we go. Okay. Now we just need to do our diamonds and rubies and all that stuff. So I'm also going to do my gravel. So let's max this. Let's just max out cement, which is only 855. This one's going to be diamonds. This one will be the old rubes. There we go. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be it, is it? I don't know, actually. I guess I could turn the steel that I have into beams here. I don't have a lot, so let's just do it. 82 of them. I should have just did it into barrels, actually, so I'm going to cancel that and do barrels. There we go. 999, 999, 999, 999, Jesus. Oh, that's because it uses iron. Well, we're about to make over 4,000 barrels here, so that'll be fine. Anyway, let me grab this damn water and see how we did on that. We got 459 waters. Excellent. It's down to 122. Is there anything we can sell before we get the hell out of here? Iron ore I could sell for 139. I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep this iron and see if we can continue to process it. I'm going to get rid of this couple gravel. I'm going to sell this tailings. I don't think there's any use. Here's another stack of iron, by the way. And then I just have regular dirt. I do have a crap ton of copper. Let's see how many computer parts that we made today. Not a whole lot, but 157. That does put me up to 186. And in order to make the radio tower, I only need 210. So we're almost there with that. Okay. Anyway, you know what? That's going to be it for this one, you guys. It's a hot mess today. I apologize. It's just the way it goes sometimes, you know what I mean? Especially when you don't know how things work in a game. So anyway, that will be it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Quad, and we'll see you in the next one. Later on, everybody. Later, the F on.